This is page 180, Preparing for Algebra, continuation of chapter 5. My name is Susan. We're finding simple interest. If you borrow money from a bank and pay it back over time for a particular interest rate, you'll be able to calculate how much interest you need to pay back for that loan. The example on this page is a $1,200, right? A $1,200 loan for 2 years with an interest rate of 12%. Seems very high. Okay, so we're going to convert the interest rate into a decimal. 12% becomes 0.12. And it's the amount of time times the principal times that interest rate will give you the interest that you owe. And in this case, it was $288. And then what you pay back the principal as well, you add that to the $1,200, giving you $1,488. And we've got a lot of practice here to do on this, so we'll just continue. Page 181, and this is another way of looking at simple interest as gaining money. So if we put $200 in the bank at 5% for 1 year, the equation you set up is 200 times 0.05, which is 5%, times the number of years, in this case 1. 200 times 0.05 is $10. So if we had that money in the bank for 2 years, it would be $20. So you kind of get the simple interest. There's not compounding, and we'll get into some of this later on. Go ahead and do these few problems, and we'll see you on page 183. Page 182, not 3. But yeah, so we're going to go on to finding more simple interest. On this page, we are borrowing money again. And when you get a loan from the bank, you are asked to pay it back. So the example here is a $1,000 loan at 18% interest. Interest rates keep going up. Bummer. 2 years. And the interest that, if you calculated the equation all out, is $360 that we need to pay back in interest, plus the principal of $1,000 at $1,360. So go ahead and calculate the next two word problems exactly like this, and now we'll be on page 183. Okay. Page 183, continuation of simple interest. This one is a loan and savings. So it's there's a mix here, not just one thing on a page. How much would you have to pay back to the bank if you took out a loan for $1,250 at a rate of 4.5%? But didn't pay it back for 2 years? So the same equation is principal times interest rate times time, gives you the amount that you have to pay back plus the principal. And the next one is savings, and the equation's still the same. Okay, we'll go on, do these problems, do the challenge problem, do your best, and we'll see you on the next page. Page 184 and page 185 is check writing. And I've got a little note at the bottom of page 184. I'm going to read it to you. You probably will not need too many checks in your life because everything is online now. But you still need to know this for the times you do have to write a check. And I'm shocked how many times I still have to write a check every day. When you call the garbage company and they say, no, we don't have automatic payment, you have to send us a check. So this is why you need to understand how to write a check. And go ahead and fill out the check, answer the questions. It's all in the back of the book, the answers, and we will move on to chapter 6, I believe.